Good morning, mathematicians. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. Today we will be learning about cones and cylinders. Our lesson objective is I can describe and distinguish a 3D shape by identifying the number of faces and vertices the shape has. Let's start with a quick warm-up. You have 30 seconds to identify each shape. Circle the name and write the number of faces and vertices the shape has. Ready? Begin. And stop. Okay, mathematicians, go ahead and check your work. For shape number 1, it is a rectangular prism. It has 6 faces and 8 vertices. Number 2 is a cube, and it also has 6 faces and 8 vertices. Today, we will learn about cylinders and cones. How can you identify cones and cylinders? Look at the two pictures shown. The red one, this first one, is a cylinder. The second one right here, it's a cone. Notice how the cylinder has 1, 2 faces, but it has no vertices. The cone has 1 flat face in the shape of a circle and 1 vertex. Let's watch this video to learn more.
Cylinders, cones, and spheres. This is a cylinder. A cylinder has 2 faces and no vertices or edges. These castle towers are shaped like cylinders. This is a cone. A cone has 1 face, 1 vertex, and no edges. The tops of these castle towers are shaped like cones. This is a sphere. A sphere does not have any faces, vertices, or edges. The tops of these flagpoles are shaped like spheres. We can use what we have learned about cylinders, cones, and spheres to follow these directions. Name the first shape in the row. The first shape is a cylinder. Describe it. A cylinder has 2 faces and no vertices or edges. Compare it to the shape of the other objects in the row. Put an X on the shape in the row that is different.
Thinking about what we just learned in the video, let's go ahead and complete the table to describe and name each shape. Look at the green shape. How many faces does it have? How many vertices? And what is the name of the shape? Yes, it has 1 face right here and 1 vertex right here, and it is called a cone. Look at the blue shape. How many faces does it have? How many vertices, and what is its name? Yes, it has 2 faces, 0 vertices, and it's called a cylinder. The yellow shape has 1 face, 1 vertex, and it is called a cone. Notice that the green shape and the yellow shape are the same shape. The difference is in its size, but both of them still have 1 face, one vertex, and they're both a cone. We just learned that cylinders have two faces. We just learned that cylinders have two faces and no vertex. We learned that a cone has one face and one vertex. Let's look at these clues and try to write the number of the shape that matches each description. Clue number 1, two faces that are circles. What shape has two faces that are circles? Think about it. Okay, don't forget your answer. What shape has exactly one vertex? What shape has 0 vertices? What shape has exactly one face that is a circle? And what shape has at least one face that is a circle? Do you have an answer for each of them? Let's compare. The cylinder has two faces that are circles. The cone has exactly one vertex. The cylinder has 0 vertices. The cone has exactly one face that is a circle. And both the cone and the cylinder have at least one face that is a circle. Awesome job, mathematicians. Cones and cylinders are two more types of three-dimensional shapes. Both shapes have at least one face. Only cones have a vertex. If we look at the cone, it has one vertex and one face. The cylinder has two faces and 0 vertices. What objects around your house have the shape of a cylinder? Yes, a toilet paper roll, a napkin roll, a soda can, a juice can, a vase for the flowers. Awesome job. A cup or a glass. Really good. Do you have anything in the shape of a cone? I'm thinking of an ice cream cone. Awesome job. How are a cone and a cylinder different? Yes, they are different because the cone has only one face while the cylinder has two. They're also different because the cylinder has no vertices and the cone has one. Take a close look at shape number 1 and shape number 2. Identify each shape, circle the name, and write the number of faces and vertices. All right, mathematicians, let's check your work. The red shape, or shape number 1, is a cylinder. It has two faces and 0 vertices. Shape number 2, or the green shape, is called a cone. It has one face and one vertex. Go ahead and look at the 4 shapes that are on the screen. Which shape is different? Explain why it is different. Remember, there are no wrong answers as long as you have a reason to support your thinking. Which shape is different? I wrote the cone because none of the other shapes have only one face. What other shape could you say it's different? Could be the sphere because it's the only one with no face and no vertices. You could have said the cone. I'm sorry, we already said the cone. You could have said the cube because it's the only one that has 6 square faces and they're all the same. Or you could have said the cylinder. It's the only shape with only 2 faces. So remember, there is no wrong or right answer as long as you provide evidence. Awesome job, mathematicians. Today you will be finishing all of the problems from pages 717 to 722. When you are done, don't forget to send me a message letting me know. Remember, work hard and show your work. Awesome job, mathematicians. See you soon. Bye-bye.